Good morning, everybody. This is Donald Blondall, Hall of Fame veteran, sports cards and collectibles, coming to you with another set review. Good morning, everybody. In just a second here, I'll get my early entries in. It looks like so far we've got a bunch from Big Ray's ball cards and auctions, along with Michael Heath. Boy, Big Ray, you just going to town. I think I might have to cut it back to the first minute. But as soon as we do have 10:02, I'll get all of our entries in. We got the Bibster of all things wax packed as well. So we will get ready to give everything a comment in yesterday. What's that? Hello all, hope all is well. A comment in yesterday. Well, and you, okay? So let's see, Big Ray was chiming in first. All right, I'm going to tally up all the entries and get you into the giveaway for the month of February. Gibbs there. Michael Heath. Boom. All right, Big Ray was the first one to chime in at 10:02, so the early entries are now closed for 10 o'clock and 10:01. So let me get a tally of the entries here. You guys can do general chatting now. I just burnt the roof of my mouth. Oh my word. That is sometimes not good when you put something hot in there and it touches the top of the mouth in there. JVK cards and collectibles. Can I still enter? There's still time to get entries in before the end of the month on February. But you have to make it in either at 10:01 or 10:02 to be eligible for the free entries. You can go to my About Me tab, and you can see other ways that you can get entered into the monthly giveaways. All right, so let me get. Let's see. Michael Heath has 1, 2, 3. Michael Heath has 3 entries. Okay. I think Big Ray ball cards and auctions has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wow, let me get this up here. Wait, hold on a second. Let me get down here. I got that. So what do we got? Big Rays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 at 10:01 and 6 at 10:01. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 for Big Rays. My word. That's a lot of quick typing there, Big Ray. But something tells me you didn't watch the commercial. But that's okay. I'm probably going to let it roll this month and go back to just the first minute in the stream from 10. And then once I see 10:01, I'm going to have to cut it off. I like how you kind of apologized the other day for letting you get in after you watch the commercial. But I kind of know how long the commercials are on my channel, so I might have to judge that there, Big Ray. Otherwise, you're going to stack the deck here. And let's see, Bibster, what did you get? How many did you get here? Let me see. Bibster got, where's Bibster hiding out here? And hold on there, Big Rays. To make the free entries feel earned a little. But now I got to give you 5 more. Hold on just a second. Bibster gets 2. There we go. 2 for Bibster. Okay. And then we got, let me give this one 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Big Rays, ball cards, and auctions with a $5 super chat. That gives you 23 entries there, Big Ray. We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I like that. I like that text that people get sometimes. Tampa Bay Bucks fan and St. Louis Cardinals fan with $1 super chat. All right, I'll get you in here there, Tampa Bay Bucks. We're get you in with a $1 super chat there. Thanks there, Tampa Bay Rays. All right, let me get Tampa Bay Ray first. Oops. Hold on, let me go this one here. It's a lot faster, I think. All right, let me get into the wheel of names. I think we might be close to over 200 entries now after I input these. Okay. Yeah, I think that's going to put us well over 200. And then I got to get Michael Heath. Has got 3 entries. Let me get Michael Heath in here. Then we got 2 for the Bibster. 2 for the Bibster. Get Bibster in here. All right. Now I've got to get for Big Ray's ball cards and auctions. Let me see if I can find a bigger one in here for Big Ray. So I can just do a big copy and paste here. Come on there, Blondell. You know he's in here somewhere. I guess, let's see. Da, 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 da. What do I got to do? I got to put 23 entries in for Big Rays. So let me go to the end here, and I think I'll just have to guess I'll have to go with your double entries for the time. Come on, Big Ray. Mm-hmm. There we go. Let's go with this one for now. We've got about a minute to go, and then I'll get into going through our set review. John Fishman's in the house. How you doing there, John? Thanks for popping into the stream here. I see you popped in here. We got 8 people watching, 7 thumbs up. Let's see if this is the earliest I can get to 10 people watching and 10 thumbs up in my stream. We are only 10 minutes into the stream so far. Let me get this one. See. Let me get all of Big Ray's massive amount of entries in here. Yeah, that was kind of sneaky there. But I think I might move it. Actually, I might move it starting tomorrow, just back to the first minute like I always did. Kind of like that TV show, Minute to Win It. Kind of like that TV show, Minute to Win It. And if you don't make it in that first minute, you don't get the free entries. All right, let's see. 23? Yeah, okay. Just need to copy these and do it 3 more times. And take one off instead of 8 times 3. Give you your 23 entries there, Big Ray. And go ahead and save this now. So we have 221 entries into the February giveaway. And just as a matter of update, tomorrow, we'll go back to the first minute in the live stream. So as long as I show on my computer that I went live at 10 o'clock on the nose, when I see 10:01 on the stream, for me, that will be all the ones that made it in at 10 o'clock. If by chance it clicks over to 10:01, by the time it says 10:02, that will be our first minute to get into the win it. Minute to win it. How's that sound? But we do have 10:11. John Fishman, I did the old man voice from Family Guy for about 20 minutes and wasted his time. Then just started asking him questions about his conscience. Laugh out loud. All right. So let's see. Dun, dun, dun. I am doing well there, Cardinals fan. Let me check up in the chat here. It's funny, but also sad how they talk to him sometimes thinking he is an old lady. Oh, for those out there that do listen to conservative radio hosts, Rush Limbaugh passed away today. I got a notification just before I went live that Rush Limbaugh passed away at age 70. So Rush Limbaugh has passed on after his long battle with, I only listened to Rachel Maddow. No comment to that one there, John. I know you have to be kidding for sure. I don't know anybody in my realm that listens to Rachel Maddow. But let me save this just to make sure here, and then we're going to get into our 1986 LFC Negro League Baseball Stars set, BHM Part 1. Does anybody know what I'm talking about with BHM Part 1? And then after this, we'll go into Bibsters Huge, Large, Mega, 26-pound of sweetness, my oh my box that I got in the mail yesterday. But when I am really lost, I go to Don Lemon. Or Lehman? There we go. John's got it right. Black History Month. I have two different sets that are centered around this type of content. So I wanted to throw that into the mixer today. And that's not going to fit in there because I got it blocked. And then after we go through this set here, we will do a box opening of Bibsters Huge, Large, Mega, 26 pounds of my oh my baseball cards. That's the way I'm going to lead it up to that. It's 26 pounds of 91 Fleer. I knew what you meant there, John. I guess we're running a little bit. I'm going to wait until 10:15 because I need a break here. I got to get a sip of water here. So yes, we do have 221 names in our February drawing for the month. Nowhere near close into the 400s yet like we were last month. But other than that, we will be doing good here. All right, so I'm going to go back to the stream here, refresh my chat. It just turned 10:15, so we are going to get into this Negro League Baseball Stars. And you can see we got Jackie Robinson on the front, but this isn't actually, this is one of the cards in the set here, but not the base card. This is, you could call this a bonus card, but probably in each set they did it the same way. Because when I pull this out, you'll see this one. Of course, actually what I should do is, let me get one of my stands here so I can put the card that I'm previewing out of the box, front and center. This is a Negro League Baseball Stars Jackie Robinson. Jackie Robinson, okay? But I'll show you something unique and different about this one here. This one is a sample card. Now, I've got I've got quite a few sample cards in my Ken Griffey Jr. collection. But this is a Negro League Jackie Robinson. You can see they do put stuff on the back. They put on the bottom here, Kansas City Monarchs. That's who Jackie Robinson started with. 1986 Larry Frisch cards. That's the LFC Larry Frisch cards. And these were the people that created this baseball card set. So Negro League Baseball Stars Jackie Robinson is the first card in the set here. And then we've got some advertising coming up. I probably should have just, I shouldn't have said it was a sponsor, but I could have said this is Larry Frisch Cards Incorporated, the complete sports collector's catalog. Used to have a magazine back in the day. I don't know for sure if they still do that or not. Maybe the Bibster might know. World famous Frisch catalogs. Free, just ask. All you have to do to get their free catalog is go to their website, which their website, believe it or not, is still active. So they have been in the baseball card business for well over 50 years now. If I would have had a set of these, I could have put these in my silver packs for 70 years of baseball. Or 50 years of baseball, I'm sorry. But you can see on the back here, if you want a freeze frame, you can go to their website, www.frischcards.com. They're from Wisconsin. So that is just a cheap plug for them. I should have did that. I should have said they were a sponsor for this stream today, but I would have had to ask them for permission to do so. The Negro Leagues collectible. So back in the day when this set did come out, a factory sealed set was $14.95. But it was a little bit cheaper if you bought two sets, which gave you 238 cards for $26.50. And even a better bargain, which puts it close to about $11 a set, would be if you bought 5 factory sets for $56.25. Trust me, nowadays you can't buy it for $14.95. Okay, just to give you a heads up on that one. Then next here we have another advertisement card, Larry Frisch Cards. Offers many reprint and commemorative sets. True collectors appreciate reprint sets for what they are, beautiful, complete sets that they may never see. Commemorative sets offer some of the greatest teams and players along with unique photos of yesteryear's baseball and football history. Below is just a sample of some of these sets that we offer. The 1933 Gowdy 240 card set, 40, and then these are again 1986 prices. Cheap ain't the thing anymore. That's right. And then the 1934 Gowdy 96 card set for $49.95. The E120s 240 cards, $32.95. The T204 Ramley 121 card set. The 1947 Tip Top 163 card set, the 1939 Play Ball 161 card set, the 1940 Play Ball 240 card set, the 1941 Play Ball 72 card set, and the 1954 Sports Illustrated Yankees 12 card set for $139.95. And then it does list some more on the back here for commemorative cards. Okay. They do have some of the Conlon sets that they had out at the time there. And then I believe we've got one more advertisement here before we get into the baseball card set. And I will be going through this in reverse order, just so you do know. The All-American Girls Professional Baseball League card sets. Complete Series 1, 2, and 3. And the price is there for those, and an update series, 9 cards. Or you could get the complete 421 card set, normally $15 or $59.85, for a special deal of $55.95. It's probably more for that now if you can find it. And shipping is $9.95 per order. All right. Donald Blomdahl Dearman 2024. I don't know, I don't even see Dearman. Very rarely does he even come in my channel anymore. but that's okay. I know he's a moderator in Ethan's channel. I mean, I am too, but I don't do much moderating. I just like to come and watch Ethan as he has his sales and does his breaks and openings. But let me refresh the chat here before we get into the previewing of the set. So this one here has and this is card number 119, just so you know I'm doing it backwards. Negro League Baseball Stars. From 1898 to 1946, black men were barred from organized baseball by a gentleman's agreement. For nearly half a century, some of the nation's greatest baseball players performed in the relative obscurity of the Negro Leagues. This set is dedicated to those men who never got the recognition they deserved. Printed and distributed exclusively by Larry Fritch, Card, Stevens Point, Wisconsin, 54481. The checklist is listed on the back here. So it is pretty small, but I could zoom in here a little bit. You can see it starts with Buck Leonard as card number 1, going down through card number 119, the checklist. So you could probably take a peek on here real quick or go back and pause if you wanted to look for a certain card number in the set. Okay, I won't probably read every back of the card because even best case scenario, Big Ray's ball cards and auctions, the set sells between 40 to 50 now. 118, yeah, it's a 118 card set plus the checklist makes it 119. But thanks for popping that in there, Big Rays. Appreciate that. All right, so we're going to go from card number 118 down to card number 1. So first up the bat here, we've got the Negro League Baseball Stars, Frank Duncan. I'll just read one of the backs here first, and when we get to some of the maybe more famous ones that people have heard about, I'll probably read the backs of the cards, but I'll show you the front and the back. Frank Duncan. Frank was a top catcher in the Negro Leagues with the Kansas City Monarchs. He caught Satchel Paige and others, and even the best base runners didn't test Frank's arm. After his playing days were over, he managed the Monarchs for 4 pennants in 4 years. The teams he played on was the Chicago Giants, the Kansas City Monarchs, the New York Black Yankees, the Pittsburgh Crawfords, the Homestead Grays, the New York Cubans, and the Chicago American Giants. There we go. Frank Duncan, card number 118. Next up to bat here, we've got George Sweat. Or is it Sweat? Might be Sweat. I'll try to pronounce the names the best I can for the tougher ones. Negro League Baseball Stars. Card number 117, he played for the Chicago Giants, the Kansas Monarchs, and the Chicago American Giants. Okay, next up to bat here, we've got Ted Trent. Ted Trent. Okay. Ted Trent is card number 116. Ted was a big right-hander with a big curveball. He was the top pitcher of the St. Louis Stars of the 1920s. After the Stars dissolved, he went on to the Chicago American Giants. So the St. Louis Stars, the Detroit Wolves, the Homestead Grays, the Coles American Giants, and the Chicago American Giants. Aaron Kinski. Hello, Donald. Hope all is well. Still praying for you. Thank you for sharing this great things about the history of baseball. Oh, no problem there, Aaron. Appreciate you stopping in here. If you all aren't on Aaron's bus, make sure you check his channel out. Make sure you check his channel out. Let me do a refresh here so I know where I left off. Next up to bat in this Black History Month Part 1. Next week, same on Wednesday, I'll be doing another one. This one, the photo didn't turn out so good for Mule Suttles. Mule Suttles was the prototype of the slugging first baseman. Although he wasn't a good fielder, he was a powerful hitter who had a 26-year career in professional baseball. He was with the Birmingham Black Barons. the St. Louis Stars, the Detroit Wolves, the Washington Pilots, the Chicago American Giants, the Coles American Giants, the Newark Eagles, and the New York Black Yankees. Mule Suttles. Next up to bat here, we got Jimmy Loynes. Jimmy Loynes. Okay. What I'll do is turn these around and get it. See if I can do a double action going on here. Jimmy Loynes played for the Lincoln Giants, the St. Louis Giants, the Brooklyn Royal Giants, the Indianapolis ACs, the Chicago American Giants, the Detroit Stars, the Cleveland Browns, and the Louisville Black Caps. You can see for a lot of these in their legs, the reason sometimes why they changed teams and stuff was sometimes their teams folded up and they had to go to another team. But it just varied. So Fats Jenkins, not too clear a photo there, but that's Fats Jenkins. He played for the Lincoln Giants, the Harrisburg Giants, the Baccarat Giants, the Baltimore Black Sox, the New York Black Yankees, the Philadelphia Stars, the Brooklyn Eagles, and the Brooklyn Royal Giants back in the day. Okay, Dick Redding is our next player up to bat here. So the Lincoln Giants, Lincoln Stars, Indianapolis ABCs, the Chicago American Giants, the Brooklyn Royals and Giants, and the Baccarat Giants also. Call me Fats Fishman. All right, John. My uncle who lives in Texas was in his house, coat and flip-flops. I'm back. Food pantry truck number 1 unloaded. Juice, dairy, and eggs. Government Mule, my favorite active band. My uncle, got that. 56 degrees in my house today. Heat wave. Call me Fats. The photos used for these cards and many cards was maybe the only photo of them from back in the day. Exactly. So Sam Hughes. I've kind of heard a little bit about Sam Hughes. Sammy Hughes was a tall second baseman who was the best at his position. During the bulk of his 16-year career in exhibition games against major leaguers, he hit .353. He played for the Baltimore Elite Giants and was an all-star selection nearly every year he played. He played for the Louisville White Sox, the Nashville Elite Giants, the Homestead Grays, and the Baltimore Elite Giants. Oh, there you go, John. Kyle Lewis, MVP 2021. I don't think we're really going to need that much for now, so let me put that out of the way. All right, next up to bat here, we've got Bill Monroe. All right. Bill Monroe played for the Chicago Unions, the Philadelphia Giants, the Brooklyn Royal Giants, and the Chicago American Giants back in the day. All right. Next up to bat here, we've got Home Run Johnson. A slugging shortstop, Home Run Johnson dominated the game around the turn of the century. He played for the Cuban ex-Giants, Philadelphia Giants, and teamed alongside great John Henry Lloyd on the Lincoln Giants. He played with the Columbia Giants, the Brooklyn Royal Giants, the Cuban ex-Giants, the Philadelphia Giants, the Lincoln Giants, the Lincoln Stars, the Pittsburgh Colored Stars, and the Pittsburgh Stars of Buffalo. All right. Next up to bat here, we've got David Malarcher. Played for the Indianapolis ABCs, the Detroit Stars, the Chicago American Giants, and Coles American Giants back in the day. Next up to bat is Goose Tatum. Played for the Birmingham Black Barons, the Cincinnati Clowns, and the Indianapolis Clowns. Sometimes when you see the last part there. It may be they switched cities. Sometimes that happened also back in the day with the Negro League baseball players and teams. Next we have is Patterson. Pat Patterson played with the Cleveland Red Sox, the Pittsburgh Crawfords, the Kansas City Monarchs, the Philadelphia Stars, the Newark Eagles, and the Houston Eagles. Redbeard Breaks. Hey, Donald. Hey, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for popping in here, Redbeard. Sorry I haven't been hopping in and catching your streams. I've been keeping kind of busy doing different things. And plus, my wife is getting soon to be retired. After today, she'll have 8 more working days. She retires not this Saturday, but the last Saturday of the month will be her last work day. Then she'll be fully retired like me. But this next one is George Jefferson. George Jefferson. He played for 2 teams, the Jacksonville Redcaps and the Cleveland Buckeyes. George Jefferson was a top-notch pitcher for the Cleveland Buckeyes as they won the 1945 Negro American League pennant. His ERA was always around the 2.00 mark. Who does she work for? She works for the Navy Exchange. She works at the Navy Hotel here in near where we live in Arlington here. In Arlington, New Jersey. Uh-oh, got a little bit of a spinning action here. Hopefully it doesn't stay spinning too long. Okay, Newt Allen. Newt Allen played for the Kansas City Monarchs and the St. Louis Stars. Newt had a 22-year career in baseball, mostly with the Kansas City Monarchs. A short, stocky player, he was a switch hitter with excellent bat control. George Jefferson was always moving on up. Laugh out loud. Come on, had to throw in the reference. Yeah, well, I had circles there for a while. I saw it. That's why I kind of paused and didn't talk during the circling. Circling around the Indians. Negro Leagues baseball stars, Lloyd Bassett. Lloyd Bassett played for the Philadelphia Stars, the Chicago American Giants, the Pittsburgh Crawfords, and the Cincinnati Clowns, along with the Birmingham Black Barons. All right, next up to bat here, we've got Dan Bankhead. Dan Bankhead played for the Chicago American Giants, the Birmingham Black Barons, and the Memphis Red Sox. George owned a chain of dry cleaners. There we go. Dave Barnhill. Dave Barnhill played for the St. Louis Stars and the New York Cubans. Dave was a flame-throwing right-hander who pitched for the New York Cubans and other teams. He also played in Cuba and had a 2.26 ERA one year. He played in the New York Giants organization late in his career, compiling an 11-3 record with Minneapolis in 1950. Next up to bat is Cliff Bell. Cliff Bell? Cliff Bell was an outstanding pitcher for the Kansas City Monarchs in the mid-1920s. He also played several years in the Cuban League in the winter. He also played for the Detroit Stars, the Memphis Red Sox, and the Cleveland Cubs. Next up to bat, we've got William Bell. William Bell played with the Kansas City Monarchs, the Detroit Wolves, the Hilldale Grays, the Pittsburgh Crawfords, the Newark Dodgers, and the Newark Eagles. Next up to bat here, we've got Hank Thompson. Hank Thompson played his career with the Kansas City Monarchs. Hank was both an infielder and an outfielder with the Kansas City Monarchs, Newark Eagles, and others. He hit .375 for the Monarchs, proving that he was major league material. Playing for the New York Giants, he had a 9-year major league career with a .302 batting average in 1953. Wheezy put up with a lot from that little guy. Let's see. Donald, have you burped the 26-pound baby? Not yet. I'm going to open it live on channel here as soon as we finish up this set. Sam Bankhead. I've heard of Sam Bankhead before. One of 5 brothers who played in the Negro League, Sam performed at shortstop for 14 years with the Nashville Elite Giants, Pittsburgh Crawfords, and Homestead Grays. He hit .350 in the 1944 Negro League World Series against the Birmingham Black Barons. All right, next up to bat here, we've got Kelly Jackson. Kelly Jackson. Oh, I said Kelly. It's not Kelly, it's Jelly. Read what you see there, Blomdahl. Jelly was a good fielding shortstop for the Hempstead Grays team in the 1930s and 40s. Although he was not a good hitter, his glove and speed on the bases made him an outstanding player. Again, he only played for one team, the Homestead Grays. Next up to bat here, we've got Johnny Davis. Johnny Davis. All right. Johnny Davis, a big outfielder. Johnny was a power hitter for the Newark Eagles in the 1940s. He played for the Leland Giants, the Cuban Giants, and the Philadelphia Giants. Right? Excuse me, I'm getting a little congestion here. I don't need a cold, that's for sure. Bill Perkins. Bill Perkins played for the Birmingham Black Barons, the Cleveland Cubs, the Pittsburgh Crawfords, the Cleveland Stars, the Philadelphia Stars, the Baltimore Elite Giants, and the New York Black Yankees. Next up to bat here, we've got Lazaro Salazar. Lazaro Salazar was a quality outfielder for several years in the Negro Leagues, playing with the Cuban Stars and the New York Cubans. Next up to bat, we've got Harry Simpson. Harry Simpson's next up to bat. Suitcase Simpson had a distinguished career in the Negro Leagues before joining the Cleveland Indians as a 26-year-old rookie. He had a .266 average for 8 years in the majors. His main team was the Philadelphia Stars. Next up to bat, we've got Bismacki. Bill Bismacki. Bismacki played for the Indianapolis ABCs, the Hilldale Philadelphia Stars, Washington Elite Giants, the Baltimore Elite Giants, and the Newark Eagles. There we go. Everybody in the Hall of Fame knows Cool Papa Bell. Cool Papa Bell with the Monarchs. Bell's speed was legendary. He was able to go from first to third and on a bunt, score from second on a sacrifice fly, and steal 2 bases on 1 pitch. When he roomed with Satchel Paige, the pitcher reported that Cool Papa could switch off the light and get into bed before the room was dark. I've heard that before. The teams he played on was the St. Louis Stars, the Pittsburgh Crawfords, the Detroit Wolves, the Kansas City Monarchs, the Chicago American Giants, the Memphis Red Sox, and the Homestead Grays. Cool Papa Bell. All right. Next up to bat here, we've got Monty Irvin. Monty Irvin. Of Monty's 19-year career, 11 years were spent in the Negro Leagues before he joined the New York Giants in 1949. A Hall of Famer, Irvin has worked for the Office of the Commissioner of Baseball for many years. And he played for the Newark Eagles back in the Negro League. Next we got is William Yancey. William Yancey played for the Philadelphia Stars, the Philadelphia Giants, Hilldale Philadelphia Tigers, Lincoln Giants, New York Black Yankees, and the Brooklyn Eagles. All right, next up to bat here, we've got Marvin Williams. Marvin Williams. Marvin and Sam Jethro had tryouts with the Boston Red Sox in 1945. Although they performed well, they were never signed. In his career in the Negro Leagues, Marvin was an outstanding second baseman with the Philadelphia Stars. Marvin Williams. Smokey Joe Williams is next up to bat. Smokey Joe Williams was the top pitcher in the early years of the Negro Leagues. For playing for 23 years, he had speed as well as pinpoint control. He was a supreme strikeout pitcher with a number of 20 strikeout performances to his credit. One year, he had a 41-3 record in exhibitions against major leaguers. Smokey Joe was 20-7. Leland Giants, Chicago Giants, Lincoln Giants, the Chicago American Giants, and the Homestead Grays. Smokey Joe Williams. All right. Let me see. Trying to find a spacer here real quick. So I think I got a little bit of time still. Matthew Carlisle. Matthew Carlisle. For 17 years, Carlisle was an outstanding second baseman for several teams in the Negro Leagues: the Birmingham Black Barons, the Montgomery Gray Sox, the Memphis Red Sox, and the Homestead Grays. Next up to bat, we got Raymond Herrera. Raymond Herrera, a native of Cuba, Herrera played second base for several teams from 1916 to 1928. Because of his Cuban heritage, the light-skinned Herrera was able to play for the Boston Red Sox. In 1925 and 1926, he hit .275 in a total of 84 games in the majors. In the Negro Leagues, he played for the Jersey City Cubans and the Cuban Stars. Raymond Herrera. There we go. Next up to bat, we've got Luke Easter. Luke Easter with the Padres there. Has a Padres. He must have made it up into Major League Baseball. In 1947, Easter's rookie year in the Negro Leagues, he hit .311 and hit .402 that winter in the Puerto Rican Leagues, playing for the home. Sorry, had a phone call coming in. I had to silence it. The next year, he made the majors as first baseman with the Cleveland Indians. He had a lifetime .274 lifetime average in the majors with the Cincinnati Crescents and the Homestead Grays. All right. Next up to bat here, we've got Jerry Benjamin. Jerry Benjamin. All right. Negro Leagues baseball stars. Jerry was the star center fielder with the Homestead Grays during the 1930s and 40s. A fast runner, he once tied Cool Papa Bell for the league and had in stolen bases. He played for the Memphis Red Sox, the Detroit Stars, Birmingham Black Barons, Homestead Grays, Toledo Crawfords, and the New York Cubans. Jerry Benjamin. Did anyone buy a FRIA stock? I don't even know what a FRIA is. I'm not a day trader or anything like that, so don't know for sure what that is there, John. But if you're an investor, I guess maybe you've been dawdling around with that. Dave Hoskins. Played for the Cincinnati Clowns, the Chicago American Giants, the Homestead Grays, and the Louisville Buckeyes. Next up to bat here, we've got Sam Jones. It looks like at one time he might have played for the Cincinnati Reds with his baseball cap he's got on. Sam Jones. Toothpick Jones pitched for the Cleveland Buckeyes during his 5-year career in the Negro Leagues. Afterwards, he had a 12-year Major League career in which he won 102 games. His 2.83 ERA and 21 wins led the National League in 1959. In the Negro Leagues, he played for the Homestead Grays and the Cleveland Buckeyes. Next up to bat, we've got Sam Jones. Sam Jones? Why'd I say Sam? It's Slim. I'm not even paying attention to what I'm reading. Slim Jones was a dominant pitcher during the 1930s. With the Philadelphia Stars, he had a top record of 32-4 in 1934. He played for the Baltimore Black Sox and the Philadelphia Stars back in the day. I tried, Donald. There you go. Hey, when you're young, you've got the ability to do those things. They wouldn't call me Slim Fishman. Herb Dixon is next up to bat. Herb played for... Okay, I thought I said that right. On the back here it says Rap Dixon. He played for the Harrisburg Giants, the Baltimore Black Sox, the Chicago American Giants, the Derby Daisies, the Pittsburgh Crawfords, the Philadelphia Stars, the Brooklyn Eagles, the Homestead Grays during his Negro League years. Herb Dixon. All right, next up to bat, we've got Josh Donaldson. Josh Donaldson played for the Los Angeles White Sox, the Chicago Giants, the Indianapolis ABCs, the Kansas City Monarchs, the Detroit Stars, and the Brooklyn Royal Giants. All right. I got my dad to invest in Alfrea, and they are merging with Tilray and about to become largest marijuana company in the world. They have earning reports today at 5. And my dad is a very religious man. Hey, but that's just investments, right? Jim Gilliam. Jim Gilliam's our next player up to bat. He played for the Nashville Black Vols and the Baltimore Elite Giants. Jim Gilliam. Next up to bat, we've got Richard Lundy. Richard Lundy played for the Bacharach Giants, the Lincoln Giants, and the Hilldale Baltimore Black Sox. Richard Lundy. ABC and 1, 2, 3s. Next up to bat is Frank Austin. Frank Austin. He played, I guess he was nicknamed Pee Wee Austin, was a top shortstop for the Philadelphia Stars in the 1940s. A native of Panama, Austin had a 5-year career in the Negro Leagues, finishing with a .330 batting average with the Philadelphia Stars. Frank Austin. Next up to bat, we've got Isidro Fabri. Isidro Fabri. Fabri had a 22-year pitching career with the Cuban Stars from 1918 to 1939. He played with the Cuban Stars and the Havana Stars. Isidro Fabri. Next up to bat, we've got Jose Fernandez. Looks like he played with the Cuban Stars by his jersey. He played with the Havana Stars, the Cuban Stars, and the New York Cubans. Jose Fernandez. Oops, wrong message. Next up, we've got Willie Wells with the Newark Eagles, it looks like. Yes, with the picture, the jersey on the front. Willie was the top shortstop in the Negro Leagues during his career, which spanned from 1925 to 1949. 24 years in the Negro Leagues. After his playing career was over, he became manager for the Newark Eagles. Awesome. Willie Wells. Next up to bat, we've got Charles Grant. Charles Grant. He played for the Page Fence Giants, the Columbia Giants, the Cuban X Giants, the Philadelphia Giants, and the New York Black Sox. Charles Grant. Siesta time, about 2 hours for now. Oh no. Does that mean I gotta finish before 2 hours so that Bibster doesn't miss his nap? Bill Drake. Bill Drake played for the St. Louis Giants, the St. Louis Stars, the Kansas City Monarchs, the Indianapolis ABCs, and the Detroit Stars. Bill Drake. Next up to bat is Bill Jackman. Bill Jackman. Bill Cannonball Jackman had an 18-year career in the Negro Leagues. He played for the Philadelphia Colored Giants, among other teams. He was an overhand pitcher until he injured his arm. After that, he became a feared submarine pitcher. He played for the Lincoln Giants, the Philadelphia Giants, the Quaker Giants, the Brooklyn Eagles, and the Boston Royal Giants. Bill Jackman. Next up to bat here, we've got John Beckwith. John Beckwith played for a bunch of teams: the American Chicago Giants, the Baltimore Black Sox, the Homestead Grays, the Harrisburg Giants, the Lincoln Giants, the Baccarat Giants, the New York Black Yankees, and the Newark Dodgers. John Beckwith. All right, next up to bat, we've got Bingo DeMoss. Bingo DeMoss. Must have been his nickname, Bingo DeMoss. He played for the Topeka Giants, the Kansas City Giants, the Oklahoma Giants, the Indianapolis ABCs, the Chicago American Giants, the Detroit Stars, the Cleveland Giants, and the Chicago Brown Bombers. Bingo DeMoss. I think we're about halfway through the set here. I think that's William Bobby John Robinson, probably W.M. Williams, sometimes abbreviated. W.M. Bobby Robinson. William Bobby Robinson, I got it right. Played third base for the Detroit Stars, the Birmingham Black Barons, and the Cleveland Browns. The Indianapolis ABCs, Cleveland Elites, Memphis Red Sox, Detroit Stars, Cleveland Stars, and the Red Sox. Is Bernard Gilkey in here? I don't think he was playing back in the day. And I don't think Bernard Gilkey qualifies for the ones that were being highlighted in this set there, John. I don't think we'd see a Bernard Gilkey in here unless he played for the Negro Leagues back in the day. I don't think Bernard Gilkey was even a figment of anybody's imagination then. Double Duty Radcliffe. Double Duty Radcliffe. At Yankee Stadium in 1932, Ted caught Satchel Paige in a 5-0 win. Then, in the second game of the doubleheader, Radcliffe pitched and won 4-0. The next day, famed writer Damon Runyon called him Double Duty. His teams were the Detroit Stars, the St. Louis Stars, the Pittsburgh Crawfords, the Homestead Crawfords, the Homestead Grays, the New York Black Yankees, the Brooklyn Eagles, the Cincinnati Eagles, the Memphis Red Sox, and the Birmingham Black Barons. Played for 10 different teams. Whoa. Ted Ratcliffe back in the day. There he is with a Chicago shirt on. Or a Cincinnati. Yeah, that says Chicago. So I don't know if he made it in the big leagues or not. Josh Donaldson. Why did I say Josh Donaldson? Josh Johnson. Boy, I'm getting tongue-tied today. If Mariners make the playoffs this year, is Cynthia going to open a hobby box? Sure, if we make the playoffs, maybe I'll get a hobby box for her to open up in retirement. Josh Johnson was touted as the replacement for the Grays' Josh Gibson. Although no one could really replace Gibson, Johnson was a fine receiver who played for several teams: the Cincinnati Tigers, the Homestead Grays, and the New York Black Yankees. Next up to bat, we've got Verdell Mathis. Verdell Mathis played for the Memphis Red Sox. Verdell spent his entire career with the Memphis Red Sox. One of his early starts in 1940, he faced his boyhood hero, Satchel Paige, and defeated the famed pitcher by a 2-1 score in front of 30,000 fans. He played 10 years in the Negro Leagues and was a good hitter, often playing first base or outfield when he was not pitching. Again with the Memphis Red Sox, Verdell Mathis. Next up to bat, we've got Larry Kimbrough. Larry Kimbrough. Sorry about that. Interesting there. Larry Kimbrough. He played for one team his career, the Philadelphia Stars. Larry was an outstanding high school baseball player. One day after pitching a no-hitter, an agent from a Negro National League team offered 17-year-old Kimbrough a contract. Larry refused the contract, preferring to stay in school. The newspaper picked up on the story and gave him the nickname Schoolboy. Again, he played for the Philadelphia Stars. Next up to bat, Bob Thurman. Played for the Homestead Grays and the Kansas City Monarchs. Bob played for 3 years for the Homestead Grays and was the Kansas City Monarchs for 2.5 months during the last years of the Negro Leagues existed. He played 5 years with the Cincinnati Redlegs, with his best year being 1956 when he had a .295 batting average. Bob Thurman. I'd rather stay in school than move to Philly. Joe Fillmore. Joe played 7 years in the Negro Leagues, pitching for the Philadelphia Stars as well as Mexican teams in the winter. Philadelphia Stars and the Baltimore Grays. Joe Fillmore. Joe Scott, next up to bat. Joe pitched for the Philadelphia Stars for several years, as well as the Mexico City Nuevo Lords and Puerto Rico. He had a 7-year career with the Memphis Red Sox as his primary team. Bill Cash. For 7 years, Bill played for the Philadelphia Stars, catching and playing other positions as well. He caught the entire 1949 East-West All-Star game at the end of his career. He played in the White Sox organization, but his main team during the Negro Leagues was the Philadelphia Stars. All right, let me grab a spacer. I think it'll fit in here. Maybe not. Okay, I'll just have to improvise it. How's that sound? I'll improvise it so they don't fall down. There we go. All right, Ziggy Marcel is next up to bat here. Ziggy Marcel. Ziggy was an outfielder and catcher for the Kansas City Monarchs, Baltimore Elites, Giants, and the New York Black Yankees. All right, Ziggy Marcel. Next up to bat, Ron Teasley. He played for the Motor City Giants, the Toledo Cubs, and the New York Cubans. Ron Teasley. Next up to bat is Max Manning. Played with the Newark Eagles and the Houston Eagles. Max Manning. Next is Art Pennington. Mark Pennington. Played for, his nickname, I guess, was Superman. But he played for the Chicago American Giants and the Pittsburgh Crawfords. Next up to bat as we roll through this. I was hoping to be farther along by now, but that's okay. It's nice going through these cards and just not going... There, did you catch all those? Negro Leagues baseball stars, Bill Bird. Played for the Washington Elite Giants and the Baltimore Elite Giants. Okay. Next up to bat is George Giles. George Giles played for the Kansas City Monarchs, the St. Louis Stars, the Brooklyn Eagles, the New York Black Yankees, and the Philadelphia Stars. George Giles. Next up to bat is Marlon Carter. During his 20-year career in the Negro Leagues, Marlon Carter played for a number of teams, including the Cincinnati Tigers, Memphis Red Sox, Chicago American Giants, and the San Antonio Black Indians. He played shortstop for 10 years and third base for the other 10 years. Again, the Tigers, the Atlanta Black Crackers, the Memphis Red Sox, and the Chicago American Giants. Marlon Carter. 49 cards to go. Bob Boyd. Played for the Memphis Red Sox. Ed Steele. Looks like he played for Birmingham here. Birmingham Black Barons. Ed was an outstanding right fielder for the Birmingham Black Barons in the 1940s. Next up to bat is Piper Davis. Piper Davis played for the Birmingham Black Barons. Next up to bat, we've got Jim Zapp. Jim Zapp played for the Birmingham Black Barons and the Baltimore Elite Giants. Next we got up to bat is, Buck O'Neil. Played with the Monarchs, the Kansas City Monarchs. Buck O'Neil. Next up is, one at a time, Bus Clarkson. Bus Clarkson played for the Pittsburgh Crawfords, the Toledo Crawfords, the Newark Eagles, the Indianapolis Crawfords, the Philadelphia Stars, and the Baltimore Elite Giants. All right. Next up to bat, we've got Bob Trice with the Homestead Grays. Bob Trice. I haven't heard of a lot of these guys, but vaguely on some of them. Buster Haywood. Chicago American Giants, the Birmingham Black Barons, the Memphis Red Sox, and the Houston Eagles. Definitely want to try and be done close to about 11:15, 11:20ish. Andy Anderson. Looks like a manager there. Played with the Mohawk Giants and the Syracuse Black Chiefs. All right, next up to bat, Malin Duckett. Malin Duckett. Looks like that was the Philadelphia emblem. That's what I was going to say. Philadelphia Stars and the Homestead Grays. Tweed Webb. Looks like a thin little dude. Tweed Webb. Tweed played professional ball for just 1 year with the Fort Wayne Pirates. He could have played longer, but he was a sign painter by profession, and he made more money painting signs than playing baseball. Afterwards, he played semi-pro baseball for the St. Louis Pullmans, Boomer Taylors, St. Louis All-Stars, and the St. Louis Black Sox. Tweed is a noted historian of black baseball. Glad I read the back of that one there, Tweed. Next up to bat is Sam Jethro. Sam Jethro played for the Cincinnati Buckeyes and the Cleveland Buckeyes. Sam Jethro. Next up to bat is Larry Kimbrough. Larry Kimbrough played for the Philadelphia Stars. Next up to bat is Sidney Morton, or Sydney. The Orioles were given a 0.0 chance of making the playoffs. The MLB posted the picture. Oh my word. The Orioles don't have a chance this year, huh? Oh my word. The Mariners are 1.7. Yeah, I know. I saw that yesterday. But that's okay. We'll do our best as always. Sidney Cy Morton, Philadelphia Stars, Pittsburgh Crawfords, and the Chicago American Giants. Sidney Morton. Pat Scantlebury played for the New York Cubans in the 1950s. Next up to bat, we've got Rats Henderson. He played for the Richmond Giants, the Baccarat Giants, and the Detroit Stars. Rats Henderson. Next up to bat, we've got Clint Thomas. Looks like he played with Hilldale. Oh, my word. He's another long timer here. A lifetime .333 hitter, Clint Thomas was a highly respected center fielder whose speed was utilized to make him an outstanding base runner. Clint hit .373 in his rookie season with the Hilldale Giants in 1923. He was also the center fielder for the New York Black Yankees in the 1930s. Played for the Brooklyn Royal Giants, the Columbus Buckeyes, the Detroit Stars, the Hilldale Baccarat Giants, the Lincoln Giants, the Derby Daisies, the New York Black Yankees, the Newark Eagles, and the Philadelphia Star. Clint Thomas. Next up the bat here, we've got Bullet Rogan. Bullet Rogan played with the Los Angeles White Sox and the Kansas City Monarchs. Here we go. Everybody's probably heard of Josh. Oh, we got two. Is that two different Josh Gibsons? This is an interesting one. Why did they have two? Let's see what we've got here. Josh Gibson twice. Okay. 30 and 31. Same team. Let's read both cards, see if there's a difference here. I think it's the same player. They probably just made two cards of Josh. Josh Gibson was one of the greatest hitters who ever lived. He hit 89 home runs one season. Whoa, 89 home runs. Of course, I guess that would put a pretty good hitter in the Negro leagues. He is the only man to hit a home run out of Yankee Stadium, something Babe Ruth did not do in 12 seasons there. Josh began playing some semi-professional baseball for the Crawford Colored Giants in Pittsburgh in 1929. Soon, Gibson's abilities attracted the attention of the Homestead Grays. Quickly became a regular playing in the outfield as a rookie. By 1931, Gibson was an established star with the Homestead Grays and the Pittsburgh Crawfords. So card number 31 and card number 32 was Josh Gibson. That's a dumbo. I might just put $10 on them making the playoffs. The odds have to be very, very good. You never know. That would be something if they pulled through, right? Jimmy Crutchfield. Jimmy Crutchfield. Let me refresh the chat here real quick so I know where I left off with you all back in the archives there. We've got 11:08. We're getting pretty close. We got 29 more cards to go. Jimmy Crutchfield. Played with the Birmingham Black Barons, the Indianapolis ABCs, the Pittsburgh Crawfords, the Newark Eagles, the Toledo Crawfords, the Indianapolis Crawfords, the Chicago American Giants, and the Cleveland Buckeyes. Next up to bat is Moses Fleetwood Walker. That's not even a photo. That's an artist rendition on that one. They probably did not have a photograph of him. Moses F. Walker played for Toledo in the American Association, Cleveland, Waterbury, Newark, and Syracuse. Moses Fleetwood Walker. Next up to bat, we've got Hilton Smith. Hilton Smith played with the Monroe Monarchs and the Kansas City Monarchs. Hilton Smith. Next, we got Larry Brown. Larry Brown played for the Birmingham Black Barons, the Pittsburgh Keystones, the Indianapolis ABCs, the Memphis Red Sox, the Detroit Stars, Chicago American Giants, the New York Black Yankees, and Cole's American Giants. A strong-armed catcher. Brown was playing in Cuba in 1926 and threw out Ty Cobb 5 consecutive times as Cobb tried to steal second. Cobb was so impressed that he encouraged the light-skinned Brown to pass as a Cuban so he could play in the majors. His career as a player and manager spanned 31 years. Larry Brown. Next up to bat is Jackie Robinson. Everybody knows Jackie Robinson. Although Robinson is well known as the first black player to play in the majors in the 20th century, Robinson played shortstop for the Kansas City Monarchs in 1945. He was elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1962. And during the Negro Leagues, he played for the Kansas City Monarchs. Jackie Robinson, Hall of Famer. Next up to bat is Oscar Charleston. Oscar Charleston. He played. Oscar was elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1962. Really? Charleston in the Hall of Fame? I'm going to have to remember this one now. Oh, yeah, Oscar Charleston, one of those less known Hall of Famers. He played with during the Negro Leagues, the Indianapolis ABCs, the Lincoln Stars, the Chicago American Giants, Harrisburg Giants, Hilldale, Homestead Grays, Pittsburgh Crawfords, the Brooklyn Stars, or the Philadelphia Stars, and the Brooklyn Brown Dodgers. Why is everyone saying that Kyle Lewis has franchise non-dedication for the Mariners? I haven't heard none of that yet. I have not heard that for sure. Oh boy, is he going to be another disappointing player where he jumped ship on the team that gave him his major league debut? Hopefully not. Josh Gibson next up to bat here. Everybody knows Josh was elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1972. During the Negro Leagues, he played for the Homestead Grays and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Josh Gibson. Next up to bat here, we've got Crush Holloway. Crush Holloway. All right. Crush Holloway. A speedy outfielder, Holloway was a daring base runner, often sliding with spikes high. He also used his speed well in the outfield, as he was highly regarded as a defensive player during his 14-year career. He played for the Indianapolis ABCs, Baltimore Black Sox, Hilldale, Detroit Stars, Baccarat Giants. Crush Holloway. Next up to bat, everybody knows Satchel Paige. Satchel. Is he wanting to be traded? I haven't heard that at all yet. I haven't heard that at all. But you got me thinking now. I'm going to do some research here. Satchel was elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1971. When he was in the Negro Leagues, he played for the Chattanooga Black Lookouts, the Birmingham Black Barons, the Cleveland Cubs, the Pittsburgh Crawfords, the Kansas City Monarchs, the New York Black Yankees, the Satchel Paige's All-Stars, and the Philadelphia Stars for Satchel Paige. Next up to bat, we've got Lou Dials. Lou Dials with the American Giants. Played for the Chicago American Giants, the Memphis Red Sox, the Hilldale Cleveland Giants, the Homestead Grays, and the New York Black Yankees. Next up to bat is Martin Dihigo. Martin Dihigo played for the Cuban Stars, the New York Cubans, the Homestead Grays, the Hilldale Derby Daisies. Martin Dihigo. There we go. Ruby Foster. Everybody knows Ruby Foster. Ruby was a pitcher of exceptional talent, winning 51 games in 1902. But Foster's greatest talents were management. He became playing manager of the Leland Giants in 1907 and put together the best team in black baseball at the time. Finally, Foster organized the National Negro League. He was the primary force of the continuation of black baseball. Foster entered the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1981. He played for the Chicago Union Giants, the Cuban X-Giants, Philadelphia Giants, and the Leland Giants back in the day. Ruby Foster. Next up to bat, we've got Andy Watts. Andy Watts played for the Cleveland Buckeyes, the Birmingham Black Barons, and the Indianapolis Clowns. Next up to bat, we've got John Henry Lloyd. Played for the Cuban X-Giants, the Philadelphia Giants, the Leland Giants, the Lincoln Giants, the Baccarat Giants, and the Hilldale New York Black Yankees back in the day. Next up to bat, we've got Andy Porter. Andy Porter played for the Cleveland Cubs, the Nashville Elite Giants, the Washington Elite Giants, the Baltimore Elite Giants, and the Indianapolis Clowns. Dihigo is a Hall of Famer. And he probably has Dihigo. Yep. Louis Dials. I know Bibby knows that. He's our resident Hall of Fame expert person here. Lou Dials with Astros over Atlanta. Oh, okay, I read these backwards. This was that's probably why we didn't have much on Lou Dials. Is an outstanding outfielder and first baseman. Goes through his, and it says continued on card 20 for Lou Dials. Guess sometimes it doesn't pay to go backwards. Next we have Josh Johnson. All right, played with the Cincinnati Tigers, the Homestead Grays, and the New York Black Yankees. Piper Davis is next up to bat here. And then we got Jackie Robinson coming up next. Piper Davis played for the Birmingham Black Barons back in the day. And card number 11, we had the abbreviated version of the Jackie Robinson earlier. Jackie Robinson, the first black to play in the major leagues in the modern era. Jackie was star shortstop for the Kansas City Monarchs in 1945. Prior to his short stint in the Negro Leagues, Robinson was an All-American back on UCLA's football team. Following the 10-year major league career with the Dodgers and a .311 lifetime average, he was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1962. Jackie Robinson. Next up to bat here, we've got Satchel Paige. Satchel Paige. And his also was continued, but I will read through Satchel Paige really quicker. Satchel Paige was probably the most famous player ever to appear in the Negro Leagues. He started playing his professionally at the age of 20. During his career, he played for a number of teams, including the Pittsburgh Crawfords, Kansas City Monarchs, as well as teams in Mexico and the Dominican Republic. He became a 42-year-old rookie with the Cleveland Indians in 1948 and had a 6-1 record as the Indians won the World Series. Continued on card 21. Next up to bat, we've got Josh Gibson. Josh Gibson, Hall of Famer. All right. Josh Gibson was the best known hitter from the Negro Leagues. He is credited with a total of 962 home runs during his career, although he died at age 35. His baseball career began in 1930 with the Homestead Grays. Also played with the Pittsburgh Crawfords as well as Veracruz in the Mexican League. His Negro League batting average was .391 for a 17-year career, and it is continued on card 23. Next up to bat, we've got Oscar Charleston. And some of these earlier cards, it looks like they were continued on prior ones, so I'll just go over the cards really quick. Oscar Charleston with the Indianapolis ABCs and such. Next we have Ray Dandridge with the Detroit Stars, the Newark Eagles, the Newark Dodgers, and the New York Cubans. Next up to bat here, we've got Monty Irvin. Monty Irvin with the New York Eagles. Next we've got Judy Johnson. You think when you see Judy Johnson, might have been a female, but it's not. Judy Johnson's a guy. Hilldale Homestead Grays, Derby Daisies, and the Pittsburgh Crawfords. Here we go, a combination card here with Charleston, Gibson, Page, and Johnson. This 1933 photo shows 4 of the outstanding stars of the Negro Leagues in Pittsburgh Crawford uniforms. Charleston, Gibson, Johnson are in the Baseball Hall of Fame, while Page is regarded as one of the best outfielders to ever play the game. Next up to bat, Cool Papa Bell. Cool Papa Bell. According to many people, Cool Papa Bell is the fastest man ever to play baseball. Switch hitting, Bell had a lifetime batting average of .341 for 25 years of Negro League play. He was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1974. Cool Papa Bell. Cool Papa Bell. Okay. Next up to bat. A few more left here. 2 more cards to go. Ted Page is card number 2 here. Ted Page. He must have autographed that card, or his photo that they used here. Ted was an outstanding outfielder during the heyday of the Negro Leagues from 26 to 37. He played for the Brooklyn Royals, Homestead Grays, Philadelphia Stars, and the Pittsburgh Crawfords. Page played on two of the greatest teams in black baseball history, the 1931 Homestead Grays and the 1932 Pittsburgh Crawfords. Ted Page. And card number 1, our final card in the run here, is Buck Leonard. Card number 1, a left-handed hitting first baseman, Buck Leonard had a 17-year career in the Negro National Leagues. His lifetime league batting average of .341 was exceeded by a .382 average in exhibition games against the major leaguers. He and Josh Gibson were a powerful 1-2 punch for the great Homestead Grays teams. Buck was elected into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1972. Played for the Brooklyn Royal Giants and the Homestead Grays back in the day. Buck Leonard, card number 1, and our final one for this mini set here for part 1 of 2. Next week we will have part 2 of my other set I have for Negro League Baseball Stars. So that one is in the books. That can go back on my stand in the back here. I think. Didn't I do that? I'm trying to remember where I got that from now. I know I had something in it. But let me put this one away for now. And next week we will do the second set for sure. Let me put this back in the box here. And then get my part 2 ready for next week. Have it in position here. Alright, and then I've got to make room for part 2 of our stream today. Did you get the promo? What's the promo? What are you talking about, Bibster? You mean in the cards there? Yeah. Donald, do you have the Pacific Senior League set? Not that I don't believe I do, John, but I do have some sets. I don't believe I've seen some cards from that set, but I don't believe I have the set. Buck Leonard was amazing. Every auto he would sign, he smeared his autograph. All right, so now I have to figure out how to put this box. Does anybody notice anything on my table? Before we get into part 2 of Bibster's huge, large, mega, 26 pounds of sweetness, my oh my, baseball. Yeah, I know I gotta be careful. I don't have a lot of space here, and I gotta try and fit this humongous box on here. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Ethan Elvis Covers and More says, nice Kyle Lewis 2021s. Yep, I've got this one here, the Major League material. I've got this one, and I've got another one here. I've got the Gold Cup card. Should be here, if not today, tomorrow maybe. I believe it's not. I don't think it's today. I think it's tomorrow. But you never know. Okay? So Ethan's Elvis Covers and More is in the house. Did you just pop in here, Ethan? Let me look up here earlier. I don't think I missed you. Cool Donald Bell. Cool Donald Bell. Would you play on Mariners over the Orioles? Donald, do you have... Got that one. Be careful. Nice Kyle Lewis. Ethan, I've been here for a while. Okay, you just been lurking in the background there, Ethan. I got to figure out how to put this humongous box up here. If you saw the preview before you clicked into the video. But yeah, I'm going to make an attempt and move Bibster's box up on my... This is 26 pounds of heaviness, that's for sure. So I got to see if I can squeeze it into the screen here without bumping into anything on the break table here. Let me squeeze this back a little bit. Go back as far as I can without pushing my computer off the back of my table here. Now I've got to break out my knife. So Bibster, you said you want me to, when I open this up, to take stuff out of here first? Is that it? Yes. This is, don't worry, I'm breaking out my Leavenworth knife. The one that Kevin gave me last summer when him and his wife came out for a visit. So far, Kevin's the only one that's come out to visit me in my neck of the woods here, just north of Seattle. But other than that, and they drove up. They drove up, so what a box. What's in there, dog? I don't know. But it's a heavy box for sure. So let me play surgeon here. See if I can score the tape here. Uh-oh. See if I can score the tape on both sides here. And try and get this box kind of opened without making a humongous mess, hopefully. So I'm just opening up my trash bag so I can put some refuse in there. Okay, let me go across the top here, catching right on the seam of where the box closes up. You definitely used enough priority mail tape on this package there, Bibster. I think they knew it was, let's see, what a box. What's in there, a dog? Or a pizza? It's so full, it might pop open. All right, Bibster. Oh, sorry, I just hit my camera. But let's see here. Okay, I've got that one open. Let me see if I can turn it a little bit to get the flap down without banging the camera, per se. And let's put this one up here out of the way. Hold, stay up there. Oh, look, at least he's got something on top, too. Let me see if I can scooch it back another tad or so. You know what? I think I can use my pen to kind of... Or, yeah. Sorry. I'm trying to see if I can... I don't have anything else to weight it down. That's a predicament, that's for sure. Well, let's see. I got some padding up here. Oh, my word, Bibster. Uh-oh. He didn't cover up an address. Let me cover that up real quick here. I don't want to... And you've got addresses on the little packages you got in the back here. Let me get a piece of blue tape real quick here. Okay. Here, let me do it this way. I see he used a... Oh, my word. Sorry. I'm trying to cover up some stuff here. That's good. I used it to send to him, and he used it to repack and send something back to me. Oh, my word. There's so much stuff in here. I don't know where to start, Bibster. It's a USPS nesting doll. I guess something like that, huh, Bibster? Let me see if I can pull this out. Uh-oh, I see. Oh, my word. What has he got going on here? So this here, I see, is filled with something. Don't know exactly what. And it looks like this stuff here is my repackaged packages. Oh, my word. Sorry about that. Trying to see how to unpackage this monstrosity here. I see you put it in envelopes. Well, let's see. We got a Sean Green here in this team bag. Oh my word! Is this all Sean Green's? Top prospect for '92. We've got more of these. Are these all individual? Maybe it's phone books. Phone books. Why are you sending me phone books now? Are these all individual packs? I'm going to have to probably number these and open them up in any specific order or what? My word. I see a Pete Rose here. Oh my word, Bibster. I'm kind of confused here now. Uh-oh. Okay. Uh-oh, I've got stuff falling all over the place here now. I don't know how to really... Oh, that one's definitely falling apart. And this is only the top layer, people. Oh, my word. Okay. I don't know how to do this, Bibster. I'm going to have to set this stuff off to the side. You've got lots of stuff in here, that's for sure. Okay, this looks like a bundle. I'm going to try and keep things bundled so I can do individual openings to stretch this. No order. Okay, no specific order, huh? Okay. I'm gonna take these top packs off for sure, I guess. Move some peanuts out of the way here. Uh-oh. I don't know if these are from the packs up above or the packs below. I do not know what's going on for sure. I see you must have had some extra paper towels you used. Uh-oh. Oh, my word. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, my. This stuff's probably going to start falling apart all over the place. I don't know for sure anymore. You must have packaged this with tender, loving care, that's for sure. Oh, my word, that one just came apart. Bibster. Oh. Yeah, paper towels don't work too good. I will work on somehow figuring out how to bundle these into groupings or something when I share them on the channel, that's for sure. How's that sound? Got too many. I can see this one. Oh my word. This ain't gonna work. This one's coming apart too. Yes, paper towel strips don't really work too good. All right, I saw that. I do try and save peanuts, but I don't know if I'm going to save them. Oh, no, I could do that. Oh, let me get the stuff out of the bag here. Just put the peanuts inside for now so I can move them around later. Bibster. What a... Oh, my word. I see it. At least looks like some of the top stuff is in some kind of a box of some sorts, or something or another, or I don't know exactly here. I'm trying to put these in stacks of bundles like you've had them, kind of. Oh my word. This is definitely interesting. I do see a familiar box on the bottom here with my little label on it. Let's see. I'm going to have to pull this box out. Bibster, you need to buy team bags. Funny thing is he sent me some team bags here recently. I figured I hope he didn't send me all his team bags. I would have thought a team bag would have worked better too. Oh my word, there's even a pack of something under there. I don't know what, it's not labeled or anything. Should I look at this later, Bibster, or what? You guys can't even really see what I'm doing here. I should have upped that a little bit more. What do I do with this big box there, Bibster? I'm going to set it aside for now, because I see a whole bunch of messiness under here. Okay, this one stayed intact. This one, I believe, stayed intact. I think the next one down stayed intact. No, kind of. This one kind of stayed intact. I'm gonna have to see if I can find team bags to put these into. Or something, that's for sure, Bibster. Okay, that one's kind of intact. This one kind of ripped open, but is somewhat sort of intact. I know he has methods to his madness somehow. So that's why I'm trying to keep the bundles together. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to do too good a job here. But I think we're going to have definitely enough content here to finish the month, that's for sure. But now I've got a whole bunch of messiness down here. And these I don't know if I'm going to be able to figure out. Might be able to put them into bundles or something. Let's see. This says it's a 2020 update set. I thought I had a complete update set. Now I'm confused. Or did I send this? I don't know. I think I have an update. I don't know if this one's marked. The only thing I see marked on this one is my little logos on this box. Oh my word. I'm getting boxes sent to me that I've sent to him for different stuff. And now, let's see. This one I think is kind of intact, but not all the way. So I think some of these cards came out. This is more Sean Green. Oh my word, how many Sean Greens did you send me? I got 2 bundles of Sean Greens. I don't know what's going on there. And packs and bundles, and I know the packs and bundles and stuff are ones that I'll do separate streams on. And it looks like this one here is kind of I don't know what it was. But it's got baseball greats on here. Sam Jethro. Don't know for sure who Sam Jethro is, but let me put this one somewhere over here. And I'm going to move this out of the way for now and tip the box over so you can see that some of this stuff, I'll take a card on Sean Green. Oh, don't worry. If I got that many, I think a lot of people might be getting some Sean Green rookie cards. Okay, I'm going to move these ones out of the way for now, too. Because I got to move this box to try and make space and figure out what we're going to open up for today. Let's see. These are in bundles. I like to be surprised sometimes when Bibster sends me something, so I'm going to have to probably ask him if he remembers later off camera what is in each of these boxes without opening them up to be. Okay, so this one I'm going to have to probably put together as a, I don't know what. Bibster, this was all loose cards in the bottom of the box. So I'm going to try and see if I can group them together and put them into a bundle of some sort, some way, somehow. Let me throw that away. Let me move the peanuts. Definitely a lot of stuff in here, Bibster. I see some Jay Bruce, Johnny Cueto, Carl Hubble, Raphael Devers. My word. And of course, here, I'm just going to have to put these all in a pile. And these will be a separate bundle somehow, I think. Of course, some of it might be upside down, upside up, inside out, and twisted around. It's probably more than one bundle there. But I'm going to move this out of the way. Oh, my word, I knocked down my Kyle Lewis's. Sorry there, Kyle. But that was the big sweetness there. Well, since the first thing I pulled out of the box was sorry, just straightening up my Kyle Lewis here. I didn't think it was going to take me like 20 minutes to open up that box and pull everything out. But here's some Sean Greens, that's for sure. Tell you what, that's going to be the first thing we're going to do today. And maybe since this one's all mismatched and unorganized, maybe we'll do this. Sorry, I'm just trying to straighten this stack out that was all over the place. Oh, I seen you sent me some more 2019 gallery. I do see that sweetness. Ooh. Sorry. I'm just trying to unmix these cards. Oh, my word. I see some good cards in here. That's for sure. Okay. Let us peep in the boxes. You want to peep in the boxes? Oh, you mean those boxes that you said, the let's see, what do we have here? We got the Life Advantage. Okay, hold on. Let me move these out of the way. Tell you what, I'm going to set these off here for now. Okay? And I'm going to set this over here for now. Okay? And let's see, we've got this one. We've got I'm gonna have you tell me which one I should peep into first, since you know what you've got going on here. I don't know what you've got going on here, dear Bibster. So we've got this, and this, and then we've got this humongous box here, and then all those individual bundles. I'm gonna figure out how to space those out or something. Okay, so I'm going to say this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Which one do you want me to peep inside? You packed it, Bibster. You should know. We got 7 people watching, 12 thumbs up. We got 8 people watching now. So I don't know why. Is this got an update in here? Or did you just use this box for something else? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't matter. Just peep in the boxes. That's just because I just wanted to get everybody's attention. Okay, so you want me to peep in, just go, I'm not going to put everything out, but I'll take peeks into the boxes. Is that what you want me to do here? So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So let me put 2 up here. Let me see, 2 up here. Turn this one around. I think that one's, I don't know for sure which direction I've got that in. And this one here is number 3, and that one there on the bottom will be number 4, but you want me to peep in this one first? Uh-oh. Oh my word. Okay, let me take this out for now. Got some peanuts in here. I'm going to move them out of the way for the interim. Okay, let's do some peeping. Ooh, I see a cubby card there. This almost looks like vintage to me in here. And I'm guessing I see some penny sleeved cards. Those must be nicer vintage. Okay, I'm not going to go through the whole box, but let's just take a little peek in here. Ooh, I see a 1975 tops there. Gene Garber. Here's a Cubs. What do we got here? 1975 tops. Oh, look at that miscut card. That's pretty cool. The A's, Bill Parsons, Mickey Lolick, Stephen Braun, Bill Butler, Craig Kusick, Steve Otaveros, John D. Augusto, Nate Colbert, John Hiller, Fred Hollinsworth, Brown. Uh-oh, there's another Fred Hollinsworth. So there, this is like a Fairfield. Boom. Jerry Moses, Bill North, Bob Apodaca, Enzo Hernandez, Elliot Maddox, Larry Gura, Rudy May, Mel Stoudemire, George Medic, Sparky Lyle, there we go, Larvell Blanks, Tom Egan, Fitzmart, Frank, Cash, Ward, Morales, Lecoq, Forrester, Gene Garber. Wow, Gene Garber, whoa, way off center on that cut. But these look like 75 tops. My word, Bibster. Oh, mixed. There's some 80s in here, so it's not all vintage. Omar Vizquel, Kirk Gibson. All right, so let's see. Let's scroll through here. Ooh, look at that. Oh, no, we got some football in here. Spike Jones. Uh-oh. Mike Schooler. Uh-oh, we got John LaPlante. Oh, that's a miscut card. You can see the top of a different card there. John Pitts, Terry Owens, Larry Carwell, Larry Spiel, Braxton, Spike Jones, Mike Reed, Manson, Jim Carter, Al Matthews, Ron Whidbey, Clarence Williams, Malcolm Snyder. These are all football. A little bit of mix in here, huh, Bibster? See if I notice any any names from, what year is this one? Looks like 1972 or 3 maybe? Wow. It's tops, right? I think pretty sure these are tops. Willie Brown. Wow. Harrison Wright. Billy Parks. Dave Long. I don't know what I'm going to do much with these football, but maybe I'll see if any of them are worth anything. Pop them on eBay. Interesting. I mean, most of them are in pretty good shape, except for off cut, left to right, right to left. Okay, let's... Still football there. Glenn Holloway, Ray. Walter Johnson. There we go, Walter Johnson there. Oh, wow. Looks like an early Walter Johnson card there. Is Walter Johnson in the Football Hall of Fame? Kind of vaguely rings a bell. I don't know a lot about football. I've been mostly baseball most of my life. Tell you what, that seems like all football. I'll just go through. What do we got? Some 1975 tops. What do we got? 1990. Kent Phelps. Oh, some Seattle Mariners in here. Hey, customer. Sorry about that. I just, it was my pastor trying to reach out and touch base with me, and so I just needed to see if that was, he's going to text me some information so I can give someplace a call back to see what's going on for sure. Okay. So other than that, sorry about that. Yeah, we were going through here. It looks like some Seattle Pilots cards in here. That is pretty cool. Never will pass up some Seattle. Ooh, Phil. Oh, a Phil Negro. Look at that one. 1974 Phil Negro card. These are going to be some nice cards to go through there, Bibster. Let me see what we've got here. The Pilots, John Jelmer. Looks like two different years of Pilots cards. Seattle Pilots. We're only pretty much around for a year. Cy Acosta, Jim Wallward, Buck Martinez, Don DeMola, Alan Foster, McLaughlin, Rich Folkers. All right, we've got a few cards here that are in some penny sleeves. We've got Ron Fairley, Jeff Torberg, John Cumberland, Bobby Heiss. These some higher number cards maybe. It looks like Bobby Heiss, 402, 3, 4, and 5. Have to check on those. Wow. And then we've got these kind of sandwiched in here. We got Ken Singleton. And then another Ken Singleton. That's pretty cool. Oscar Gamble. I remember Oscar Gamble with the Philadelphia Phillies. This is like, wow, that's when I was watching them on TV. That was pretty cool back in the day. 71. I was like 13. Ray Lamb, Ellie Rodriguez, Tom Hall, Johnny Edwards. And then got some 1972 rookie stars, Don Eddy and Dave Lemons. Dick Kelly with the Padres. Bob Montgomery with the Red Sox. Jim Northrup, Chuck Taylor. Awesome cards. Let's see, well, he's got something to work on while cooped up in the house. All right, so that looks like that's some vintage mixed in with some 1980s cards in that one. That is pretty cool there, Bibster. All right, I think I know what part of that one is. Okay, next, and I'm going to have to find me, at least I'm pretty sure I've got the bigger team bags I can put these other bundles in. So we can go through some of that stuff. Let's go into box number 2 here. And then maybe we'll see. We'll do a little bit more previewing here. Ooh, I like that one here. Ooh, wow, a Dusty Baker rookie card. My, oh my. 1971 rookie star, Dusty Baker. My. 709. That's a high number. That's a high number. My, oh my. Tom Paciorek and Don Baylor of the Orioles, Dodgers, and Dusty Baker of the Braves. My word. And then what do we got in here? Got some penny sleeve stuff here. I'm not going to take everything out of here, but let's see what we've got in here maybe. The Bibster of all things wax. You can send me a bunch of vintage cards too if you want. Oh my word. Dragon Fan Tim, how you doing? See you popped in here. I'm just going to briefly go through these penny sleeved ones here. Jim Nash. Oh wow. Larry Hiles, Philadelphia Phillies team card. What year is this one? Whoa, these are some 50s. 19. No. Have to do some research on this one. What is this set here? I think these are 1972 tops. Matty Alou, Bill Wrigley, Mickey Stanley, Dave Campbell. Oh, go Earl Williams. Gold Cup card for the Braves. Reggie Cleveland, Jack Heidman, John Mayberry, Tom Buford, Murphy. Boyhood photos, Jim Fregosi with the Mets when he was a kid playing the accordion. Rick Wise, Al Fitzmaurice, Marty Martinez, Stan Swanson, Ron Cook, Steve Barber, Roy Foster, Pat Kelly, Ken Boswell, Dick Dietz, Larry Brown, Elliot Maddox, Gene Motch, Alex Johnson, Gene Tenich, Darren Johnson, Tug McGraw in action, Chris Spear, Carl Morton, Cleo James, Bill Buckner. There we go, Bill Buckner, Gold Cup card. 1971 All-Star rookie. Regilio Moret, Lloyd Allen, Dalton Jones, California Angels team card, Angel Mangal, John Ellis, Rick Wise in action, Mike Kuehler, Don McMahon pitcher, John Hiller, Len Gabrielson, Ramon Webster, and Bill Voss. Awesome cards. Michael Heath, we're under a flood watch from 7 tonight to 7 tomorrow. Well, these are 72 tops. That is pretty good there, Bibster. Wow. I remember you mentioned this. I'm not going to go through this whole box, but we'll leave that one in there for now. Let me move on to the next one in this grouping. Let's take a peep inside this one here. Ooh. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. Bibster. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this is a Tops update. Let me get a piece of blue tape real quick here. To cover up some addresses here at least. Let me get another piece just to cover up this one here. Sorry about that. I have a boat ready. You have a boat ready, huh? Oh, my word. This is plumb full. I didn't think you wanted me to go through these, but that's okay, Bibster. You're the director. I'm the displayer. Ooh. Vita, that was a nice one to pull out. Vita Pinson from a 1970. My word. Let me see if I can pull. It's just so full. I don't want to. You know what? Hold on. Let me put this. Oh, my word. That is stuff there, Bibster. Just going to highlight some of these penny sleeve cards here. How's that sound? Let me put this one back where I took it off from the end here. Luis Tiant. Wow. Bob Chance, Ruben Amaro, Kurt Flood, Dick Farrell, Sal Bando, Burt Campaneris, Bob Watson, Rico Carty, Billy Williams. Oh, look at that one. Rusty Torres. The 1974 tops. Wow. I'm just going to take care of this one really quick here. Oh, no, not that one. Got so much stuff in the way here now. I don't know if I can get one of these my penny sleeves out. Stay there, don't fall over. I got so much stuff here real quick. Rusty Torres, Denny McClain, Red Schoendice, Kurt Flood, Jim Booten, Richie Allen, Ron Santo, Bocabella, Jerry Grote, Cincinnati Reds team card. Mayo Smith, Mike Hegan, Bob Locker, Tommy Davis, Bill Scrone, Clete Boyer, Johnny Padres, Tom Tresh, Billy Williams. Wow. That card's seen better days, though, but still. For a 1967 Topps. And Luis Tiant. Wow, my word, Bibster. Turn the box upside down. Oh, the other way. Is that what you're saying? Turn the box upside down? Oh, Ross Grimsley, Amos Otis, Mike Hedlund, Glenn Beckert, Bert Campaneris. My word there, Bibster. I don't have time to go through all these boxes, but this is fun. I could do videos for these boxes alone. Gene Tennis, Dave Lopes, Steve Yeager, Ron Santo, Jose Cardell, Bobby Mercer, Ron Say. Boom, Jim Catfish Hunter, Phil Negro, Fergie Jenkins, 1974. Oh my word, 1975 Topps, victory leaders. Jim Hunter, Boog Powell, Jim Hunter, Rick Wise, Ron Santo traded, Chicago White Sox, Mike Marshall, John Hiller. My word. Do a few more here. Joe Torre, J.R. Richard. Oh my word, J.R. Richard. Claude Osteen, Manny Mata, Red Schoendeist. Oh my word. Joe Torre, Rico Cardi. Oh, that one's seen better days, but that is still not bad considering how old the card is, right? Rico Cardi must have got bumped up a little bit, but for a 50-plus year baseball card, my oh my. I could go through this stuff all day long, but you got some good ones. Oh, Bibster. I know this was something me and Bibby collabed together. So Bibby didn't give me this stuff. Let's say we worked out a deal. We kind of split a little bit of a buy-in. How's that sound? But thank you there, Bibster, for allowing me to participate in that with you. And real quick, let's go over this box a little bit and see what we have in here. Is this more vintage? Oh my word. I don't have time to go through all of this, but this is fun. Let me see if I can squirrel out. I don't want it to all fall out, but let's see if I can grab a little bit of a stack out of here. Okay. Sorry, I'm going to hold that right like that for now. This is a lot of vintage to go through and sort. I don't even know if this is in any kind of order or anything. Next box. Jim Brewer, Willie Crawford, Joe Ferguson, Grant Jackson, Rose Grimley, Terry Crowley, Reggie Cleveland, Mike Tyson. There you go. That don't look like the Mike Tyson everybody knows, the boxer. But he doesn't have a smile on his face either. Bobby Heiss, Chuck Taylor, Terry Crowley, James Mason. I had a buddy of mine I grew up with, James Mason. But that's not the James Mason I know. Jim Ray, Roger Metzger, Claude Osteen, Bob Gallagher, Von Joshua, Tommy Agee, Jim Wynn, Montreal. Willie Davis, Earl Williams, Andy Achman, Tito Fuentes, Jerry Kuzman, Richie Skynboom, Winston Elias, Tom McGraw, not Tom McGraw, Tom McCraw, Leroy Stanton, Rich Hand. I wonder which hand he throws with. Cecil Upshaw, Doug Rader, Dave Roberts, Bob Watson, Lee May, Claude Osteen, my word. Billy Barkowitz, my word. George Stone, Ken Boswell, Ron Hodges, Jerry, my word. I got lots of vintage to go through here. Bibster says, it's a $5,000 box. Well, we will see how we do on this. Let's see. I want to try and put it back in kind of in an order. That is awesome, Bibster. Wow. Just a few. Yes. Oh, my word, Bibster. Thank you very much for getting this sent off to me. I'm gonna repackage this, do this in a separate video there. The only one I'm gonna go through is you got me wondering now, why so many Sean Greens? Top prospect 1992. Are these all Sean Green cards? If so, I've got too many Sean Green cards. What would I do with all of them? He's with the Toronto Blue Jays. You've just got me. Oh, this one, it was so tight in the bag, it kind of ripped the bag. I'm going to have to get another team bag for that one. The team bag is actually falling apart. Oh, my word. Is this, you just had an abundance of Sean Greens and wanted to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. 48. My word. He's almost a Hall of Famer? Really? I got to read up on Sean Green then. Interesting. Sean Green. I'm going to see if I can get a screenshot on this and just put it in the video. Everybody be wondering, what's going on with Sean Green here? Maybe Kevin will catch the stream or something. Will Kevin figure it out there, Bibster? Is that it? Is that one all Sean Greens too? They book at a couple of bucks a piece? Really? Oh, my word. They're all in good shape, too. I mean, I know, I'm being silly. But I do got to finish up. I got to make a phone call for my pastor here in a second. As soon as we finish the stream here. Let me get this one more row going here. One more row. Actually, let me get that out of the way for now. Let me do one row over here real quick. And we're going to end with Sean Green here. Almost got them all laid out, but I think I'm running out of space here. No, maybe not. I can probably do one more row here. Your screen is turning green? Oh, I get it. Sean Green. My screen is turning green with Sean Green. What? You trying to say I'm going to a green screen? How could I possibly be going to a green screen? There we go. Can you see enough green screens now? Or screen greens, or whatever you call these greens? I pick a wall and paper it. I pick a wall and wallpaper it. Oh, that would be kind of cute. That would be kind of cute. So I'll have to look up this 1992 Upper Deck Sean Green, top prospect of 1992. How did you end up with so many of these there, Bibster? Or did you make a humongous buy of them or something? There we go. We're going to end it on Sean Green for sure. How's that sound? So I'm going to turn my camera around. We're going to end this up, and I'm going to figure out how to organize all these bundles that Bibster gave me. You opened cases back in the day. Ethan's Elvis covers them all. Hey, Ethan, do you want a Sean Green? Do you want a Sean Green rookie card? I got all these laid out here, and I got another bundle here. These are all Sean Greens there, Ethan. These are all Sean Green rookie cards that Bibster sent to me. You want me to sign one and send it to you? I don't know if I could sign Sean Green. I could sign my name on it, and then you could say Donald Blondal signed a Sean Green autograph card for me. You can tell he's definitely young in that picture. When was he born? Usually they'll say, see, 1972. So he was probably 20 years old there. 19 years old, played high school baseball. No professional experience. Boom. Sign your name. Sign it for me. Yes. Sign your name. We'll see. Maybe one will be coming to my channel subscribers in the not so distant future. All right. Let me turn the camera around, say my signature. We got 6 people watching, 13 thumbs up. Somebody give me a thumbs up, quick. Thumbs up, thummies up, thummies up for me. I got 13 thumbs up, 6 people watching. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream for today. We almost got to an hour and a half. In 10 minutes, we'll be at an hour and a half. Let me turn the camera around real quick, say my signature goodbye, and we'll get ready to wrap things up. Christmas card's going to contain a little bit of green this year. Could be. Could be. We might do Christmas in July. Michael Heath, thummies up, thummies up, thummies up for me. But other than that, we will have our... we might do a sneak... No, not this week. Next week, I think I might do a sneak peek with lecture number 24. Lecture number 24. We'll do a sneak peek for our Throwback Thursday series I'm going to be starting next month in the month of March. Let me do a sneak peek here for a second for the end of this stream. This will be our Throwback Thursday look. Looks like an 8mm stream going on now. As soon as I see it on my computer now. This will be my my sneak peek at my Throwback Thursday look, which will start. I'll do another sneak peek at the end. Throwback Thursday, woohoo, woohoo. So that's what we'll do starting then. Tie in with my t-shirt I'm wearing, my Topps baseball t-shirt, 5 cents a pack. Picture cards with bubblegum back in the day. So other than that, that is pretty much where we stand right now. Sneak peek Throwback Thursday at the end of my some of my videos between now and March when we start our Throwback Thursday stream. I'm using a throwback baseball cap for the Seattle Mariners. So that ties in with my Throwback Thursday preview. But other than that, it's been fun. You all have a great and wonderful day. We will see you all around the channels for sure. Salute, Donald. There we go. This has been Donald Blomdahl, Hall of Fame veteran, sports cards and collectibles, having been live to you this Wednesday, February the 17th. You all have a great and wonderful day, and we will see you all around the channels. I'm going to turn the camera around, do the Throwback Thursday look on Sean Green here. Let me just zoom in so I can get it to fill the screen here. There we go, and we will end with Sean Green. We have a lot of green on the screen, if you know what I mean. All right. So let me go into my participants list here. See if I missed anybody else in the chat that was in here earlier. And hopefully you all are having a great and wonderful day. Blessings be upon you all. All right. Okay, I got Michael Heath in there, Quarantine Dragon Fan Tim. Seeing if I missed anybody else that was in here earlier. Let's see. John Fishman. Got Ethan, John. Who else did we have in here earlier? I know there's somebody that's not usually here. JVK Cards. JVK Cards and Collectibles. Okay. All right, at Big Ray's Ball Cards and Auctions, and at Ethan's Elvis Covers and More, and at Michael Heath, and at the Bibster of All Things Wax Packed, and at Quarantine Dragon Fan Tim, and at John Fishman, and at JVK Cards and Collectibles. Redbeard came by. Oh, that's right. Yep. And Redbeard. And then who else? And all those that I may have not mentioned, have a wonderful and blessed day. There's Redbeard Breaks. And as always, as the Bibster says, be blessed. Y'all have a great, wonderful day. It has been fun today going through the massive, huge, large, big box that Bibster sent to us. All right. So I will be getting all the rest of the box in those little bundles of sweetness that you sent, and we'll be spreading them out and making up a schedule so we can get those all previewed. I might do one pack at a time. We'll see. On the next, at the Bibsters of All Things Wax Pack, next episode of Behind the Fern. That time, Michael and Bubbles came into the shop. Michael and Bubbles. Interesting. Sneak peek into the Bibster of All Things Wax Pack. Next episode of Behind the Fern. Behind the Fern. Is that up in his channel now? That's pretty cool. I'm going to let the stream go for about another minute or so I can get over the 2.5 hour mark for today's stream. Appreciate everybody being here. Appreciate all the support in the channel. And most importantly, I appreciate each and every one of you in the stream today. Y'all have a great and wonderful day for sure. All right. Take care, everybody. Boom. Thank you. Boy, my wife hopped in just at the buzzer. Just at the buzzer. Take care, sweetheart. I know you're just finishing your lunch break. Were you watching me in the background and just not saying anything the whole time? Nice job, Cynthia. Right in at the buzzer at 12:30. Y'all have a great day. Thank you, sweetheart. We'll see you later this afternoon when you get off work. By then, I should have Bibster's package all cleaned up and straightened up by then. At least I sure hope so. Y'all take care and have a wonderful and blessed day. And as Bibby always says, be blessed.